This video is being sponsored by Circle.
Circle is a live-action football sweepstake game where the winner is decided by what happens on the pitch.
And tomorrow, during the Spurs game, you can take part in the Shifter Special, which costs £5 to play, and you can win up to £500.
Another bonus is bet 5 to get 5. This means when you sign up using our referral code WeAreTottenhamTV, which is on the screen now, and you deposit and stake £5, then you get a free £5 to play on Circle.
It's a really fun game to play. You have to be over 18 and a UK resident to play, but please gamble responsibly. What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back here for another predicted lineup video, and maybe it won't be all the same now. We got Ryan Mason in charge. Ryan Mason 2.0 take charge of his first game of his second stint in charge. Are we in 2021 again? I don't know, but he has been talking in the press conference. And what is the team news?
Yes, we know Hugo Lloris picked up an injury in the game against Newcastle, which forced him off at half-time. Ryan says that he's very likely to miss this game, but he'll make a late assessment. When it comes to Davis and Longley, they're both struggling with injuries as well, but they are going to be reviewed later this afternoon to see if they're going to be available for tomorrow. With Emerson, Sessegnon, Bentancur and Basuma all remain unavailable for the foreseeable. So hope to have maybe Emerson back soon, but doesn't sound good on the others yet. So that's the injury news at the moment.
All right, so let's get into the predicted lineup. I mean, we were sitting here discussing what different ways that we can set up, what players we can use in each different setup, but we have fallen on the 3-4-3 formation, funnily enough, and in goal, Fraser Forster.
Yeah, we think he's going to play. He actually was in good form before Lloris came and took his place back, so I don't think there's any worry about putting him back in.
Right wing back, seeing as we only got one player there, it has to be Pedro Porro, and on the back of a couple of bad performances, he needs to really improve his game.
And I'm hoping under Mason, maybe he'll be more suited to playing a bit more aggressive front-footed style, which we haven't been playing since he's come in, to be honest. And I'm hoping that could suit him a bit more. Maybe he could, because I think he needs to be in a team that's more attacking, dominating possession.
Yeah, 100%. And alongside him, at right centre-back, Christian Romero. And I was really let down by Romero at St James's Park for the way he was defending, albeit he was just one cog in a much bigger problem. But, you don't associate with Romero with the showing that he showed at St James's Park.
Yeah, he's going to have a lot of making up to do. He's going to have to deal with Rashford, Martial on Thursday. Quick, pacey forwards. I think he's more suited to playing those kind of forwards than more physical forwards, to be honest. But, yeah, he was terrible on Sunday. So much better performance needed in this game.
Alongside him in the middle, we're going to go for Eric Dyer. And we know Mason loves Eric Dyer.
Yeah, Eric Dyer came right back into the team when Mason took over 2 years ago. So we're thinking that I don't see Dyer being dropped despite his really poor performance on Sunday afternoon. So we're thinking Dyer starts.
Yeah, it's just a lack of manpower as well, to be honest. But in the left centre-back role, we're actually going to side with Ben Davis. He was on the bench last game, and we're thinking he might just be ready in time to get the nod.
Yeah, we're just thinking because our defence is in such dire straits, we need some of that stability. And Davis has been on the bench. He's been hopefully making a recovery. And I think if he is available, I think Mason is going to want him in there. So we're going to go for him to start.
And then to make up that back five on the left-hand side, we're going to go with Ivan Perisic. I do kind of get the feeling that if Longley and Davis are both ready, maybe he'll shift Davis over to the left wing-back and put Longley at left centre-back. But for now, we're going for Perisic at left wing-back.
Yeah, part of me also feels like if we do have Davis fit, part of me hopes he goes for Davis at left back and goes to a back four and takes Perisic out of the team. But we are thinking he's probably going to play it safe and go with the back three, which has been tried and tested most of the season. So Perisic retains his place on the left wing back, but he's going to have to be so much better than he was last game, because last game he was absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, he was. And let's run through that back line with you guys one more time. So Fraser Forster in goal, Pedro Porro right wing back, Ivan Perisic left wing back, Cuti Romero, Eric Dyer and Ben Davis make up that back three. In the middle of the park, first player we're going to talk about is Ollie Skip. And yeah, he was poor against Newcastle, but at least he was one of the only ones actually looking like he wanted to play for the shirt and putting in some challenges.
Yeah, and supposedly he was one of the ones at half-time loudly criticising some of his more senior teammates, which is interesting because he's usually known as quite a reserved, quiet person. So it takes a lot to get him riled up, and that first half was enough to get anyone riled up, I would say. He's not been in the best form, to be honest, Ollie Skip, but let's hope for a better game this time round. But up against Casemiro and either Eriksen or Sabitzer or both, he's going to have his work cut out for him.
Yeah. And alongside him in midfield will be Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, who as well is not on the greatest form.
Yeah, he was pretty pathetic last time. Didn't put any challenges in, was nowhere to be seen, and we're going to need that to change if we're going to get a result against Man United at home.
Yeah, to be honest, every player we're talking about, we can just cut and paste a bit. Oh, he's not in great form. But Højbjerg and Skip in the middle of the park, right-hand side of the attack. Again, a player not on great form whatsoever is Dejan Kulusevski.
To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not necessarily if Kulu comes out, but if we do start Danjuma and Richarlison, just have that bit more aggression and maybe tenacity in the forward line. But we are thinking Kulusevski is going to retain his place, but don't be surprised if you see Richarlison or Danjuma, in my opinion.
Yeah. And then the next two positions in the team is pretty straightforward. Up top, Harry Kane, and on the left-hand side, Heung-min Son.
Yeah, of course. The two-star men that we heavily rely on. I don't see Mason dropping either of them in the first game, so they're definitely going to play.
Yeah, so that is the lineup. I mean, it is a difficult one to predict, seeing as we don't know. We're going into a bit of an unknown under Mason. I mean, he could very well go for a back four, but I kind of strongly advise against it, seeing as we just don't have the players in that back line to play a back four. But let's run through that lineup with you guys one more time. Fraser Forster in goal, Pedro Porro right wing back, Ivan Perisic left wing back, Cuti Romero, Eric Dyer and Ben Davis in the centre back positions. Ollie Skip, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg in the midfield, with Heung-min Son, Dejan Kulusevski supporting Harry Kane. If this is the lineup, you sticking with your prediction?
Yeah, 2-2. I think Man United come to Spurs with a poor away record in recent times, makeshift defence as well. So I do think if we are aggressive and we are looking for reaction from this team, I think Man United could be a team we could get with that can be got at. But on the flip side, I don't see us keeping a clean sheet or even being able to hold out. I actually see quite an open game potentially and maybe a few chances at both ends, and I've gone for a Desmond.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have as much confidence as you, to be honest, and I think we're going to lose 3-1. I think we might see some early running from Spurs, some good energy at the start of the game, but I just feel like quality will shine through at the end, and once one mistake happens, I feel like Spurs could revert back into their holes like they usually do. So I'm going 3-1 to Man United. Sim's going 2-2. That is our predicted lineup. Let me know in the comment section below what your lineup is, what you think of our lineup, and what your score prediction is. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Me and Sim will be back in the stadium tomorrow getting you all the action from inside, and you'll have Barry and Marlon right here in the studio for the watch along. So tune into that, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Like, subscribe and comment, and as always,
Come on you Spurs.